Good morning, YouTube. This is Trader Rob. Today is Monday, January 26th. All right, let's get into it here. All right, as far as the NQ is concerned, we've got a 15-minute level here sitting at the 25,804. Not the greatest level right now. They did a pretty good job of balancing this out here, so I don't think I'm going to be taking anything in this area right here. Got a pretty strong reactionary zone here at the 840 to the 850s. I'll be taking a look at that, see how price action reacts to that. Obviously, this reactionary zone played out really nicely here at the open. Gold. Let's take a look at gold. Gold's got a decent setup here at the 5091.5, shorting to the 5088.9. So let's see if we can get this one prepped up and ready here. Adjust this stop right around here. Oops. And let's bring our stop loss right here. All right, so we'll kind of let this one play out here. Again, this one's at the 5091.5, targeting the 5088.9 and the 5086.7 with a stop at the 5095.4. Yeah, I like that. I like that take profit area right there. It's a pretty conservative one, but let's take a look at the ES. ES has got this little pocket down here between the 69.37 and the 32. Again, I'm going to be looking for a footprint confirmation in this area to see what, see if we can get a trade idea here. Nothing really to the top side minus a 15-minute level sitting at the 69.88. And back on the NQ. That's a little unfortunate, but how's everybody doing this morning? AP, good morning. Anna, good morning. Keith, good morning. Steve, good morning. John, good morning. Carrie, good morning. Nordic, good morning. Rob, good morning. Let's have a day, man. Let's have a day here. All right, this is going to be the first real test of volume here. Coming up over here at the 25,796. it's a good footprint right there. Dang it. That was a good footprint right there. Let's see if that would have held out. This could be a little sweepy here too, though. We'll see. This is real. The first real test here. That would have played out nicely. Let's take a look at gold here. Hope you guys had a fantastic weekend. Froze my ass off down here in Chicago. I think today we're probably negative again. Well, we're at 0, so we're on a hot streak now. Let's move this to the 1 minute here. Let's take a look at the NQ. NQ's got a bunch of sellers sitting right here. Pretty much at the 840 to the 850s. Let's see how this reacts here. Let's take a look at gold. Okay, reaction at TP2, which is totally understandable. Those are my high reactionary zones. All right, let me see if I can work on this one on the ES here. Nope. That is a... So this setup looks like the 6957 targeting the 6960 and the 6962 with a stop at the 6952. So we'll kind of monitor that one. Gold is nowhere. All right, we'll see how gold reacts here now. What I'd like to see now is it push through TP1 into our entry. And then on the NQ, definitely looking here. See if they either trap these sellers up here or if the sellers dominate. Get rid of this guy. So I want to see if we get a strong impulsive green candle through that purplish band there. Or if we get a reaction, if the sellers are able to win the day. This could be a big move one way or the other, though. Gold reacting again at TP2. Seller's definitely fighting right here. Morning, Nate. Yeah, talk about being sore for getting sore shoveling snow. Not only did I have to shovel the house maybe 3 times, but I had to go to the office and shovel the building as well. It was a double duty. And then Sunday morning, I had an inspection that did not get rescheduled, and had to go out to a property that's probably about an hour away. It's probably about 45 minutes away normally. Took me an hour and 45 minutes to get there with nobody on the road. It's just I was going about 10 miles an hour on the expressway. It was so bad. Right back to the NQ. Well, the ES is putting up a fight around the 6980s. Right here. Right here. Gold's making a move. Don't do that. Don't miss it by a tick. Don't do that. Did he give us a footprint? It did right there. Shit. That missed it by a tick right there, right on the entry. Let's go. Tap us in. Tap us in here. Alright. Now we're in. That was a pretty strong move there, though. I don't really like that. Alright, let's go back to the regular chart here. Keeping an eye here on the NQ as well. 20 ticks here of profit. Let's go TP1. Come on, grab some liquidity before you gotta make the move up. Let's go. Come on, gold. We did get a tap, just barely. Let's see how this one plays out. Let's go gold, just a few more ticks, buddy. A few more. I gave you your TP1 a few times here. I don't feel like seeing another retest here. Shit. Might sweep this high up here now. It's a possibility. Why is my P&L not moving? What the hell happened here? What am I missing? Why are all my accounts in the green minus my leader account? Did the MGC hit here? Where my... Yeah, that's probably what happened. Probably ticked in... All my follower accounts are all closed out. But my leader eval is still going on the GC. So this must have tapped in my MGC limit cells here. I mean, I'll take it. $146 across all accounts. I'll take that. So really, the only thing getting sacrificed here at this point is the eval leader, 300k guy. So I'll switch this chart to the MGC, and then we'll see where this tapped into. I don't know, kind of feel like the sellers are trapped here a little bit. Let's see. Let's see. Thanks, Keith. I'm very curious here about this NQ. I honestly feel like the sellers are kind of trapped here. Let's see if we can get past like the 855s. Oof. Gold almost got to TP2 and no matter what anyways. All right. TP1 and TP2. Nice setup there. Nice setup there. All right, let's take a look really quickly at the so the MGC came down to the a low of the 87.7. 87.7. 87.7. 87. Oh yeah. Yeah, so it got a little bit lower than the GC. So that's what took me out on my follower accounts. All right. Did I take a screenshot of this guy? Boom. Anybody in the green on that one? I know a bunch of my Signal members are. What about YouTube? Don't be so quiet. Okay, let's take a look here on the NQ. Got a real feeling that we got some trapped sellers here. Morning, Chum Sauce. Morning, Key. Sellers are fighting here. This is a tug of war right here. So Lucid Funding announced that they're 40% off now on all evals. Goes until March, which is kind of nice. They sent an email out, I don't know, either last night or early this morning, that their promos are going to be running for like several months instead of just like a week or 2 weeks, like what we get with Apex and a lot of the firms. Which I kind of think is a better business model. Buyers are trying to overtake this area. They probably want to see the 70s and the 900s get hit here today. Morning, Joe. Yeah, so Nordic, my leader account is on gold on the GC, and then all my followers are on the MGC. It's like that throughout all of them. The NQ, the ES. I chart everything on the E-mini. and I take the execution on the E-mini with a 300k Apex eval, which gives me the biggest drawdown because I've got different ATMs set with different contracts, so figured it was the easiest way. I checked the NTA there. It seems they changed their order flow package. What did they change on the order flow package, Nordic? Really? Oh, that's pretty cool. So Nordic is saying if you've got a live account with Ninja Trader, that Order Flow Plus now is free. Wow, sellers. Good job, buddy. Good job, sellers. Good job. This could be a short to the downside then here. A pretty big one. Let's see. Let's see if it was manipulation or not. All right, let's clean up our chart here on gold. Good job, sellers. I thought they were trapped right here pretty strongly, but they defended it very, very well. Okay, now let's see what we got below us. No interest, anything of interest. Really? That out pretty good. Why does it do that? I don't know. I got 1W for the winner for today, but I did take a scalp overnight last night, which is why my P&L was up 600 in the start. But I won't include that in my results here for today. All right, back in gold. I'm very curious to see. I'm not taking a trade here, but very curious to see what they do here. Pretty much from the 5100s up until the 5108s. Because they've been picking at this quite a few times here. Yeah, they're retesting here the sellers again. They're not quitting. Buyers haven't given up here. Let's see if some buyers get trapped here or not. Well, the buyers got a little bit more confidence here. Let's see. Let's see if they can pull through here or not. Give me 1 second, guys. Damn. Missed that move there. So they finally were trapped here, the sellers. Shit. I went upstairs to go post the levels. Gold was a winner this morning. Oil session 1 was a loser. Dang it. Honestly, this is the play I was looking for this all whole morning. Really felt like the sellers were trapped here. Dang it. Yeah, they could go see the 95s, the 900s. Oh well. Might have to do an adjustment to my schedule here for my levels. I might have to do that like around 6:30, 6:45 in the morning. It's the time that I normally do it on, so it doesn't take me out of my routine. Fuck. Yeah, so this is the manipulation move right here. This is the fake out. And they just... Sellers did a great job in the beginning. I mean, they held this area pretty strong. But... oh well. No big deal. So we got a new 5-minute level here on the ES, which corresponds very nicely to an area here I think we can trade from. Not really digging the volume profile here, though. This is where sellers came in very, very strong. And I'm going to take a look at this one. And for the NQ, I'd like to see it to see a little bit more expansion to the upside before I start putting faith in here again. Just a little bit more. But we obviously know that buyers right here are extremely strong. So this is an area that they were going to want to defend here. Let's see how they react to this first shaded area here. Which is pretty much sitting at the 860s. That was a good footprint right there. Flip this green here. I might take a quick scalp here for about 8 or 10 points. They flip it green. Well, let's see. Let's go down about right there. Let's put this guy. Come on, let's see a quick reaction here. Uh-oh. Oh, that was not good. That was not good. Gave up some of my profits there now. I took a shot. This right here is a pretty funny place to make the bounce, though. I'm gonna take another stab long here. Let's see here. Might have missed that move there. I'm gonna wait here. I'm gonna wait this one out here just a little bit. Sellers are pretty strong here, so let's see here if the buyers can whack them one more time. I like this here for... Oh, no, they flipped it. They didn't flip it on me here. Okay. This is the first major retest here for buyers. So let's see. Let's see who takes control here. All right, well, you almost thought that this was going to flip. That was negative delta green, but that was the mistake I made on Friday. I wasn't going to make that twice. No flip there. All right, buyers are taking back control. Let's see, let's see. Yeah, they're going to take out the 87s at this point. See how strong they came in right here. So now it's the sellers, the buyers defending their position. And if we can break through here, the minor retest. Why am I? This is the target. Let's remove. Doesn't like drawings too much on my footprint chart. Gold made a strong little push here. Could be a small scalp here on gold at the 5083.5, targeting the 5081.1 and the 5079.1. See if we get a quick reaction here. Go. Take it down, buddy. Take it down. Down, 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 down. Down, down, down. A little bit more. A little bit more. Come on. That was a reaction right there. Let's go. Come on. Come on. Missed the TP there by a tick, man. Literally missed TP there by a tick. Let's go, buddy. Let's go. Let's go. Man, I'm really looking at NQ now too for a long. I already did the sweep here, so I need this reaction to be right here. Thank you. TP1. Let's go. Take your TP2, buddy. There you go. TP1 and TP2. That's a quick one. Anybody grab the gold trade here? I was a little upset that it didn't give me TP1 on the first reaction there. That made me sweat. I mean, that was a good amount of freaking drawdown there. But nice trade. Missed it, yeah. Yeah, that came quick. gotta say, gold's reacting extremely well. Extremely well in golds. But it just doesn't give you the opportunities to map your 5 and 15 minutes. It's like everything's got to be mapped on the 1 minute. It's pretty crazy. Not even the NQ does that. All right, let's see how the ES reacts here. There we go. That was a little unfortunate there. Did obviously react to the footprint confirmation prior to this one right here. Order book looks very thin to the top side. Could be making a run here at the IB high. I'm going to take a stab here for a long. Targeting pretty close to the IB high here. Actually, we're a little bit above the IB high. Let's see here. Let's go right to the IB. I think we're probably going to get a reaction to the top side. I could probably target 25 points, but just to be safe that I don't get a bad reaction there at the IB. All right, I'll be right back, guys. I use the washroom. Alright, let's take a look at gold really quick. It's gonna be okay, there. I just feel like the buyers have just defended that area so strongly. At this point, they should just take. Auction theory would say, well, to be honest with you, auction theory would say the 900s would be, which is where my original target would have been. But since the IB acts as a pretty strong barrier, figured don't risk more than 19, or not risk, but don't target more. Just try to get a base hit here. All right, so they just lifted to the 890s, so this should be a pretty easy target here. I say easy, but nothing's easy in the markets. All right, it's 15 points right there. We're going through a little resistance here now. Let's see if they give me one strong push here. 16 points, there we go. Nicely done. Nicely done. Pretty much right to my Right to my TP. A little worried with IB here for rejection, just because my auction theory would be right around the 900s. They could want to swipe too. The buyers have shown a lot of strength here this morning, but that would have honestly got you already probably, I don't know, maybe close to 15 points already on the rejection there. I just want to take a trade in the complete opposite direction of where my thesis of the 900s would be. There you go. Let's go finish it out, buddies. Finish it out. 892. I should really read the 900s just to be. My OCD's kicking in. Oh, nice. $2,500 P&L. Like it. If it wasn't for that little NQ scalp, the direction was right. I took the direction right, but it kind of trapped me there for a little bit. No way you're leaving the 900s alone. No way. Why is YouTube chat so quiet today? Can't be that cold in every single area you guys are trading from. So I missed one trade. Where was it? When did I go upstairs for the levels? Is it here? Yeah. It was this move right here. This is honestly the original move that I was kind of felt like the buyers, the sellers were trapped here, and then when they broke, there we go. This is the exact location of where sellers got trapped on that move. I still was able to capitalize something here. And I would have got my 35 probably points, 30 points. It's just kind of hard to trade much past the IB. I mean, kind of a riskier play. It's a natural target for me, so that would be easier. Oh man, sheets of ice is not fun, especially 2 inches of it. You can't even drive in that. So I'm assuming your temperatures dropped quickly. Well, they almost tapped into the... They left a 1.5 here. Come on, you gotta clean that up. You gotta clean that up. Unless this was your... This is your position. It just doesn't make any sense to me. They gotta knock that out, but... We'll see. Theory was close enough, I guess. All right, YouTube, it's 4 trades for me today. 3 winners. What? That was about 12 this morning. Yeah. 4 winners for me here today. 1 loser. Good way to start off the morning. So I'll take a look at that setup there in the ES. I'll keep mapping golds, the NQ, for my for Signal members. Otherwise, I'll see you guys here tomorrow morning at the market open. Be ready to trade. Let's make some money. Take care, everybody.